All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go over O14 HW1, find slope of a given line. Some things to remember. Remember that slope is rise divided by run, aka how you can see it here too. Rise divided by sine, run, rise over run. Where rise stands is how much the one coordinate is higher or lower than the other coordinate. That's always going to be a rise, because we're going to count from one coordinate to the other. The run is how far left or right one coordinate is compared to the other coordinate. So rise, how much up and down the coordinates are from each other, and run is how far apart left and right they are from each other. Because we're always going to compare 2 points, 2 coordinates we're going to compare. How much up and down they are from each other is the rise, how far left and right they are is the run. So for the rise, if we count how many boxes up we have is a positive number. So when we're counting from one point to the other, when we're counting up boxes, when we're counting up, that number is going to be positive. If we have to count how many boxes going down from one point to the other, it's going to be a negative number, as you'll see with some examples. With run, if we count how many boxes to the right the other coordinate is, we're going to have a positive number. But if we're counting how many boxes to the left, then we're going to have a negative number. So let's look at problem number 1 here. Here's our graph. Our one coordinate is 4 to the left, 3 down. Our other coordinate is 2 to the left, 4 up. Let's actually make this a little bit bigger so it's easier to see. There we go, that's a little bit easier to see. So what we're going to do, we're going to count how many boxes to find the slope. So starting from this point, I just picked either one of the points. I'm just starting here because that's just my choice. And I'm going to count from this point to the other point how many boxes up. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boxes up. So it's 7 boxes up. So I'm going to put a positive 7. It's 7 up. Then, how many boxes over is this point compared to this point? Well, it's 1, 2. It's 2 boxes left and right. So my slope, since it's rise over run, it's going to be 7 divided by 2, which is option D. I'll make this smaller again. So as you're going to see, it's option D, 7 over 2. Now let's look at this same picture, but with words. Let's start with the coordinate on the bottom left, which is the -4, -3. I could actually make these words even bigger. So in words, what just happened? We're going to start with the coordinate -4, -3. We first count how many boxes up there is until we reach the other coordinate, or the same height as the other coordinate, to be more specific. This number in this case is your rise, which equals 7 in this problem. Second, we count how many boxes to the right or left. In this case, in this example, we count how many boxes to the right, and this number is your run, which is positive 2 because we counted to the right. The slope of this line is 7 over 2. So that's what happened here in the words. With words of what we just did. Let's look at problem number 2 here. We'll make the graph nice and big so it's easier for us to see. So looking at our graph, I'm going to start with the coordinate in the bottom left. And we're going to count to the top coordinate. So, starting with this coordinate, we're going to count out how much is the rise. We count out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, this one rised 6. I'm going to put a little 6 here in the left-hand corner. And then we also count how many left and right. Well, it goes over 1, 2. So it's a rise of 6, a run of 2. 6 divided by 2. We got to ask ourselves, does that simplify any further? Well, yes, it does. 6 divided by 2 is 3. Hence, we have the answer of C, of 3 in problem number 2. Let's look at this same problem, but with words. I'll make the words nice and big. So we're going to start with the coordinate on the bottom left, which is -4, -3 in this example. We first count how many boxes up there is until we reach the other coordinate. This number is your rise, which is 6. We counted up 6 boxes. The second, we count how many boxes to the right or left, which in this example it was 2. So it's a +2 since we counted 2 to the right. The slope of the line is 6 over 2. AKA the slope of the line is 3 because 6 divided by 2 is 3. We could either simplify the fraction, or if you know 6 divided by 2 is just 3, you can write 3. Let's look at problem number 3 here. Let's make it big, nice and easy for us to see. So I'm going to start with this coordinate here on the bottom left because I like positive numbers. And I see that this is a positive line because it's going up from left to right. The line is going up, so it's a positive line. So our answer is going to be positive. Let's start with the coordinate -4, +1, aka this guy right here. So we're going to count how many boxes up. 1, 2. It's 2 boxes up, and then 1, up, 2 boxes up. So I'll put a 2 here on the side for us. It's 2 boxes up, and then it's 1, 2, 3 boxes to the right. So it'd be 2 over 3. So our slope is 2/3, which is B for problem number 3. Let's explain that in words. I'll make them nice and big. So let's start with the coordinate on the bottom left, which is -4, -3. I'm sorry, -4, 1, I believe it was. We first count how many boxes up there is until we reach the other coordinate, which in this case it was a rise of +2. Second, we count how many boxes to the right or left. In this case, it was 3. So the slope of the line is 2/3. That's how we do problem number 3. Problem number 4, it's still a positive slope. Positive number 5, you're also still going to have a positive slope. And problem number 6, you're also going to have a positive slope. So, it's your job to do problems 4, 5, and 6 on your own. If you have any questions, feel free to ask us. Come to Extra Help or ask us during class. All right, have yourself a good night.